कार्रवाई अनिश्चित काल के लिए स्थगित की जाती है।
All right, that is the latest as far as parliament proceedings that have resumed in both houses. But remember, this is also coming after that intense showdown that we have looked at since last morning, that is. In fact, let's tell you a while ago as well, protests were intensifying, whether we're talking about the BJP or the India bloc coming together as far as this is concerned. But the latest on that front is that the Lok Sabha has adjourned, and more importantly, parliament proceedings coming after the showdown, the pandemonium that we did state and see as well. In fact, what we got to witness was absolutely ugly scenes and unexpected lines, like my colleagues have also been stating, that the last day of parliament also, but it refuses to end, concerning the fact that the probe also is begun after the FIR, remember, was registered against Rahul Gandhi over that scuffle. But for the moment, PAL proceedings have resumed, but the cops refused to add attempt to murder charge. This is in tandem with what we're looking at, how dramatically this has panned out in the past 24 hours. At the same time, let's tell you that the Lok Sabha Speaker did tighten certain rules after how it turned into a wrestling arena yesterday, with elective representatives assaulting each other. Now, Om Birla, in that purview, also issued a directive that any kind of demonstration at the building gates of Parliament House will be banned. Having said that, that's the latest that we continue to track. We're given to understand Om Birla is also addressing the Parliament. But for the moment, more as far as how the timing of this comes into question. This is a day after the Parliament brawl. Absolutely ugly scenes, to say the least, that was witnessed. More importantly, BJP and the Congress, of course, have upped the ante in their own way. One, of course, of the incident, more importantly, about allegations and counter-allegations that have come through, while the India bloc MPs, of course, came together since yesterday demanding the resignation of the Home Minister, Amit Shah, that is, and the BJP a while ago took to protesting against Rahul Gandhi as well. But over here, as far as the Ambedkar speech row is concerned, this is a spillover from that particular statement, which is why the opposition went on to corner the centre over the same, and then what followed was absolutely ugly scenes as well. But let's also tell you more as far as what has transpired since last morning concerning the fact that all the ugly face-offs we've seen. But taking that across to Samya Kapoor, my colleague, for more on that. Samya, good morning. Clearly, on one aspect, we're looking at how ugly things got since last morning. Having said that, Parliament proceedings have resumed in both houses. But considering it's also the last day, it's expected that the showdown will intensify today as well.
Well, good morning, Nivedana. The Parliament yesterday witnessed unprecedented scenes where two BJP MPs were injured and they landed up in the RML hospital in the ICU. Having said that, the Congress party and the opposition continued their protest even today, but they were protesting outside the Parliament. Now, this comes after the Lok Sabha Speaker had made it very clear that no political party will be allowed to hold any demonstrations within the Parliament complex at any gate. The Congress party leaders led the opposition India bloc protest from Vijay Chowk up to the Parliament is concerned, where they were demanding a resignation of the Home Minister, where they maintained that the Home Minister insulted Baba Saheb Ambedkar in his speech on 17th December. While this was happening, there was simultaneous protest taking place within the Parliament complex, not at the gates anymore, but at the Gandhi statue by the BJP MPs. Now, interestingly, today, a short while ago, when the Lok Sabha parliamentary proceedings resumed, the Prime Minister was present over there, but the House got adjourned sine. The winter session Parliament ends today, even though we were waiting to see whether there's going to be any fiery exchanges today. But what we can tell you right now is that the Parliament proceedings did resume in both the houses, so the Lok Sabha has gotten adjourned sine. Now, this happens after the fact that there was face-off was witnessed yesterday and ugly scenes were witnessed in the Parliament complex. But Rahul Gandhi did say that he did not push any BJP MP, and several opposition party leaders have come to Rahul Gandhi's defense. The BJP leaders have gone ahead and filed an FIR against Rahul Gandhi, while the Congress party leaders have also filed counter cases against the BJP leaders.
Right, Samia. Thank you very much for joining us with more on that, and of course, telling us the latest as to what we know did perhaps transpire in the couple of minutes. But having said that, since we were tracking everything from the Parliament, we're given to understand that ruckus ensued in Rajya Sabha as well, and it has been adjourned till 12 this noon. We'll continue to track more on that. But let's also tell you the timing of this.